No longer I am, despite my past, the being as to the purpose. Yet I did my descry. Do you understand? Alas, indeed, I was dubbed yet. How else to Fulton and
I see you have returned, Arisen One. The Mad Sovereign has called, and so we answer. If you would save the people of this world from ruin, for this place may chance to escape the coming destruction.
I imagine the people of this world will welcome the tidings that there is a place of refuge awaiting them.
It's to new heights.
Ah, excellent find.
Your Majesty, how glad I am to see you safe. The end of the world, though. I am all 'twas a tragedy, and I would not see it. Ever since the fall of Mel, if there is safe harbor, I doubt methinks your Majesty, after the fall stop, if the people will.
It's admirable how Regent King spared to command of the kingdom. We will be remiss not to offer him honor.
Eileen. I've just recalled a little tidbit we heard from the locals. It seems we must part ways for the time being.
So you've come. I'm glad to see Captain Brandt has ordered. Truth be told, I have so long as my ministers have the only remaining I have tried to make. However, if I cannot convince her. Now, there are we will You may assure him that the royal trip.
Queen Regent Disa hardly leaves between you and me.
Have you come to... But I shall go to the grave. So do as you will.
What are you doing? Unhand me at once! Guards! Help me!
You have brought Mother Sven. You may leave us.
What's to be done about it?
Go with that. If you think I'll surrender a single one, you'd better require the use of all. What are you doing? Not that way. No, spare me. Fear my life.
Well, as a matter of fact, I didn't sit right. So anyhow, if that craven comes true, Mr. Allard is fled, and good riddance. I doubt there was a more cravenly character in all Vernon.
I quite agree.
That's right, if that snivelling minister.
Mayhap we could bring the people to the seafloor shrine. I expect to grant us a bit more time.
Still, it is easier said than done. The people may not believe us, even should we make our case. I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
Ah, you've returned. How fares your procurement of those carts? You do. That puts paid to the last of our preparations.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. I dare say I've accomplished a few feats. It will be an honor to serve by your side. Materials, eh? I shan't deny, they have their uses.
Karil, kemen morveakuru you? No elf. Halan lome meltol. I am called Dar. My brother taught me. I learned the word. Others of your kind. Oh, but I cannot stay.
I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Far more at stake here. The very world is under threat. What has become of this? We cannot be sure we will be safe here. I should gladly, nonetheless, we can but try.
As arborist, Sir Taliesin is the leader of the Elven people. Let us follow our guide that we might speak with him.
Right you are.
Lungtena per.
Vindernar. Ne veo norwende lis kemen. Moriven lis...
Kasinke karilm il...
Mornambue ros ruor ne kemen malanta...
Kemenindor kanya eteler. Le...
I am afraid my father has... If only the arbor heart were restored to health.
Lungtena per. Lungtena per.
What was feeling about this one?
En osto silfa malanta alecano mine in fair avahu. A good sleep will ensure we're prepared. I feel refreshed and ready for a new day. Off we go then. Feeling rested, I trust.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Queriendo al mindor. Queriendo al mindor, Kiros.
Water's amiss with the flow of time.
Indeed. All we once held to be true is now changed.
Is there no way to return things to how they were before? We must rest. Good morrow, everyone. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigour.
Lungtena peritel. Lungtena peritel. Lungtena peritel.
Kemen Ross,
En el osto silfa malanta alecano mine in fair.
Shall we get some rest then? We have found material. I'm sure we'll find purpose for it in due time.
Fionar alcarwa vanalin hiror soron.
The elves are evacuated, leaving their ancestral home behind. But surely their survival is worth such a cost.
You've pushed your luck. I'll not take that.
Pray calm yourselves.
Salmonella, you don't...
No, you don't, and we shan't weather this collapse.
More must be urged to evacuate.
With the world in thus did I return. I maintain all but enough of my woes. You would, after all, alas, should we proceed with every soul as such, and should you encounter such efforts will, as for me,
Flared tempers are understandable given the circumstances. Let us aid in mediating the quarrels arising in Bagbatal.
Tis as you say.
Stand and fight.
I cannot take another moment of this.
I've had well enough.
I reckon the world would be better off.
Patience for your spin. This is bad. Never have any luck.
Leave off before you earn my spite. What's that? This isn't right.
Oi, you!
Aye, leave.
You! Have you lost your bloody...
Reckon you could just cut. What's the matter with you?
Come on. Steel yourself.
You looking for a fight?
Looking for all to
Aye, why must I share with a... Aye, you trying to nick our dinner? Aye, you better run.
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our bones.
Don't think I'll stand for this. All's lost.
You slander my... This is no business.
Now, if we are to do otherwise, who...
Aye. Well, sir, this knave, he said my sword...
It was your dear father's.
You have my gratitude.
Have at you!
I mustn't...
How dare you enter...
Such humiliation shan't go on...
Look at...
I ought to thank you.
Aye. Consider your lesson well taught.
I was most surprised when we intervened in their duel. Did you aim to temper their pride by proving neither your equal?
Huzzah! You done it!
So on account of your as such, however, though I cannot at any rate.
What say we report back to Empress Nadinia? Her Majesty ought be willing to commence the evacuation.
There is no hope to be found where'er I turn.
So stiff.
Her Majesty, stay your hand, Vil. Come hither. We would... What you have our... Your journey continues. Pray, excuse the Indeed. Forgive us.
Bagbatal and the rest town are now safely evacuated. I'm certain we can rely upon Sir Manella to keep the peace.
Huzzah! You done it!
A ballista is a ranged weapon.
'Tis a glad thing we happened upon this. Unleashing it during combat ought to fluster our foes.
The battalion, you're not one of us, so... Father, but I think we're a bit short on hands. In fact, the blacksmith and the smith Well, you'd have naught to do with. I can only hope, and while you're taking care of that.
Well now, what... You'd have us
Now, I'll hear none besides. I should hope after all that would be...
Oh, very well. Would you be so kind as to...
Let's see our
Tis a ballista, Arisen.
Tis a glad thing we happened upon this. Unleashing it during combat ought to fluster our foes.
I'm not sure I can handle this.
Well, here we are. How long before the evacuation?
Would you find... Let him know that we'll wait...
Sir,
how many times must I say it? I'll now bugger off and leave me...
Ah, good. You're back. I'm afraid there's another matter. It concerns the fella. The man's something of a rake. I sought him out, I must confess. Could I... At this point, methinks...
Sir Lamond is as mighty as 100 soldiers. It would be reassuring to have his aid. Shall we speak with him?
I quite agree. I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen. And it's...
Fancy meeting ye? I'm here to live my life as I see fit. Oh, bollocks. Can't say I'll be glad to leave the...
Sir Lamon shall be a boon to the evacuation effort. Let us inform Sir Ernesto of our success.
That's just what I was thinking.
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope...
I'm dead on my feet after today's talk. Aye, we shall fare much better. 'Twill be slow going, yet come what may.
Thank you. This place does not... I'd gladly accompany you. Follow me. You'll see what I mean. It is a jail of sorts, this place. They were supposed to be digging up, I confess. I don't...
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it? A door of sturdy make. It will be impossible without the key.
Well, they refuse to leave. I know they don't die. I never wanted to be here, you know. I suppose that's why. At any rate, I've tried.
The command came a month ago. We are to remain here.
I implore you.
So they're staying here because... And they told you that. It's strange. But never mind that. It was the Overseer. When the world changed, but on his way out, I expect that all... Listen, friend. If the Overseer's command, use that key to... Best keep your eyes peeled for the
Pawns need only obey the true Arisen. I suspect one of those spelled artifacts employed at the coronation is at work here. I quite agree.
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more? Let me be the one to collect it.
So, I'll wager he always was us. At any rate, I only hope they'll heed my... But I'm not worried. I'll find a way to reach them. My word. With this, now there's no chance. It seems I've no end. I appreciate all you've done here.
'Tis strange to think of God's sway would be used to guide my brethren to safety. After all the woe they have caused us.
Huzzah! You...
Uncountable created, only to be snuffed out like candles by the cold breath of oblivion. Eventually, the Great Will tired of oppositeness. It sought to overturn oblivion by granting unto it a role, a duty, an identity. I speak of the dragon. By the Great Will does the dragon create a cycle, allowing it to forestall the end of this world time and time again. Yes, there is. This world has been safeguarded by the dragon. You yourself were chosen to form a part of this cycle. The Arisen is selected by the Great Will to play the role of the dragon's counterpart.